Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's look at another question from the DP-700 exam. Here's the scenario. You have a fabric workspace that contains a warehouse named DW1. Inside DW1, you have two tables. The first one, Sales Order Detail, with columns, Product ID, Modified Date, and Order QTY. The second table, Product, with columns, Product ID, and Name. Now here's the requirement. You need to create an output that presents summarized order quantities by year and product. And very importantly, the results must also include a summary at the year level for all products. Now pause here. This question is clearly about aggregation logic, not joins, not filters, not performance tuning, aggregation. Now let's look at what the code is asking us to complete. We need to decide two things. First, how to extract the year from the date. Second, how to group the data correctly. For extracting the year, the options include cast, convert, year, and for grouping, we see simple group by, rollup, cube, grouping sets. Okay, now let's slow down and think. The requirement says summarized values by year and product. And this part is critical. Include a year-level summary for all products. That means two things. We need product-level totals per year, and also a yearly total across all products. So this is clearly not a simple group by. Now let's look at the date column. Modified date contains a full date, but the summary is required at the year level. So the correct choice here is select year, SO.modified date. Cast or convert would still return a date, not just the year. So year is the right function. Now let's look at grouping options. If we use a simple group by year and product, we only get product totals per year, but we do not get a yearly total across all products. So that fails one requirement. Now let's think about cube. Cube generates year totals, product totals, and grand totals. That's more data than the question asks for. And in an exam scenario, more data means unnecessary complexity, so cube is not the best choice. Next, grouping sets. Yes, this can work, but it's more complex. And DP-700 usually tests the best and simplest solution, which brings us to ROLLUP. This is exactly where ROLLUP fits. ROLLUP creates hierarchical aggregations. When we use ROLLUP on year, then we get product totals per year and a yearly total across all products. Exactly what the question asks for. So the correct selections are: for box 1, select year, SO.modified date. For box 2, ROLLUP, year, SO.modified date, P.name. So now the full query becomes select year, SO.modified date. As order date, P.name, as product name, sum, SO.orderQT, as order QT. From sales order detail, so inner join, product P on P.product ID equals to SO.product ID. Group by rollup, year, SO.modified date, P.name, order by order date. That's it. Before we finish, here's a powerful DP-700 exam tip. If the question mentions hierarchical summaries, year-level totals, product-level breakdowns, your brain should immediately think roll-up. Remember this. Cube is for all combinations. Roll-up is for hierarchy. If this helped you understand how to think, not just what to choose, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment next for the next DP-700 question. See you in the next one.